From the ground to the table, it's love we share. Every seed that is planted grows with care. Healing in the roots, sunlight above. Every harvest speaks a labor of love. Nature whispers, guiding me through. Every leaf is a blessing, every sip is true. Soulful, rooted in love, grounded in peace. Plant to play, giving soul release. Healing in the garden, wisdom in the air. Every bite of prayer, every touch repair. Rooted in love, grounded in peace. Plant to play, giving soul release. Healing in the garden, wisdom in the air. Every bite of prayer, every touch repair. Hands in the soil, heart in the sky. Lessons of the earth never pass us by. Every herb a story, every herb a story, every blend divine. Every healing moment, body and mind. Nature whispers, guiding me through. Every leaf is a blessing, every sip is true. Soulful, rooted in love, grounded in peace. Plan to play, giving soul release. Healing in the garden, wisdom in the air. Every bite of prayer, every touch repair. Rooted in love, grounded in peace. Plan to play, giving soul release. Healing in the garden, wisdom in the air. Every bite of prayer, every touch repair. Rooted in love, grounded in peace. Plan to play, forever in harmony. Healing in the garden, wisdom in the air. Every bite of prayer, every touch repair. Rooted in love, plan to play, giving soul release. Healing in the garden, wisdom in the air. Every bite of prayer, every touch repair. Rooted, oh, grounded in love.
COC.
Collaboration over competition. Growing looks good on you. From the ground up, we rising, no fear. Voices of the people make the vision clear. Hands linked strong, we can't be denied. Healing in the circle, ancestors by our side. Stand together, we gon' rise forever. COC, we shine through any weather. Building bridges, lifting souls. That's truth, healing and growth. Growing looks good.
Georgia, Georgia.
Yo, just pull up to the Love Palace. Ain't no cap here, just facts and feels. Queen Kellz on the mic, we talking ships, all kinds. Pull up and unpack. Listen to friendships that held me down through the struggle. Companions who dipped when I stepped out the bubble. Family ties that tug, some tight, some frayed. But we lay it all out, let the truth get played. No judgment, just lessons on velvet chairs. We speak from the gut, raw love, stripped bare. Goddessdee, got that glow like sage in the wind. Queen Kellz hit the mic, truth spilling again.
Ships, we talk it, we walk it. No filters, just real. Love Palace, the spot where your soul can heal. All them ties, all those vibes, we ain't letting them drown. We lift ships up, never tear them down.
Situationships with benefits and blurred lines. Late night convos that redefine mind. Friend turns to foe, bait turn to ghost. But we speak on it all, toast to the growth. Auntie vibes with a twist, drop gems in the mist. Got a palace full of wisdom, come get you a fix. Mic check, soul check, what's your connection? We the pulse of the people, every vibe gets a section. This ain't no gossip, this is gospel with glitter. A sanctuary for the stories they told you to bury. Let your voice rise, let your pain breathe, let your ship dock here.
Y'all see that right there, right? Y'all understand the assignment? Or y'all don't? How y'all doing tonight? And how y'all doing? This is what we talking about. The secret to building generational wealth. Build a family compound. Build a family compound. Welcome y'all to the ships. How y'all doing tonight? How y'all doing? Hey. So we back. We back. And so in true Love Palace fashion, Goddessdee, or D Goddess, my bad.
Goddessdee. Here she go, man. Don't be. She trying.
How are you today? And how is your mental health?
Hey, what I see you know, just kidding. I'm maintaining this about an 8. You know, this is a good topic because things that are going on with my children and I can't be there with them. I'm like, see if we was on the family compound.
Right, man.
We ain't have to worry about this.
None
You know
of
what I'm
that.
saying? We got you. You got you.
On every end too, though. That's the thing. From my end and your end.
So I mean, you know, when you're a parent, no matter what age your child is, if they call you, you try to provide as much as you can, and when you feel like you could do more, you when you can't, it gets a little frustrating because they're still your child, right?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I'm about an 8.
Okay.
About an 8. An 8's pretty good though.
I'll take it.
What about you? How's your mental health?
That's funny.
Oh
No, I ain't gonna say it like that. No, well, my mental health, I could say I'm probably about right there with you. About an 8.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we've had a lot of adventurous things going on, and a lot of love, a lot of family time.
Mm-hmm.
The ideal that sparked talking about this, the journey that we're going on leading into this, like it was all expected. So I thought that I'd bring this conversation to the people and just see where y'all's mindsets is and just talk about what it looks like, what it feels like, the pros and cons of it, and why the 8. You know what I mean? Because right now you could be an 8, you could be a 5 in a family compound and still be good. Because you got the support.
True.
So even though we're 8, we got each other, we got the family, and so we still good. So, yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, that's what's going on with me. I wish the rain would stop.
Ooh, man, we didn't got hit for the last
Ever since the family,
since
when they were here,
graduation,
yeah,
basically graduation and the graduation party.
yeah, Saturday.
That Saturday,
On.
we were supposed to have the nicest party. It rained on our parade outside, not on the inside, but outside. It rained, and it's been raining ever since.
Yeah. Today it looked like it's pretty good. I think it just sprinkled a little bit, but if y'all know me, I like that sunshine. And I want to be going to do daily dose of D outside. I had a whole plan. Chance to do it, but yeah. So, yeah. Otherwise, that. What about this family compound?
Man, now just to get into having a family compound, right, y'all? We talking about family compounds and what a family compound may look like, what a compound. And here's the thing that I don't want to get misconstrued when we talk about family compound. You don't have to just build with just your original family. People think when you say family compound that it's just, I would love for it to be just a family thing where it's your whole family really on there. That is a golden ticket right there. If you can get your entire family on a compound, that right there is top notch. But if you're not or unable to do that, you may have friends and close friends and family that will be there for you, where you can get together and do these things. So understand that a family compound is a piece of land. And in this piece of land, it encompasses where you could have multiple homes, a huge home, and a lot of amenities. I mean, it could be whatever you want it to look like. It doesn't have to be like the neighbors or what you've heard before. You can create it to fit or to suit your family's needs. Just understand that this becomes your legacy, your support system, and a way to build generational wealth.
That's important because just think, we're related. Just think if your grandmother and my grandfather already had established that. So I would have been there for you when Kelly was born. You know what I'm saying? Like that part instead of older in life. I knew you, but didn't know you. But it would have been like, and then my kids would have. Well, that we already. I think me and you broke that. Yeah, we automatically put our kids together once me and Kelly. So yeah, like my kids, they know them. Like they grow up. They just my grandchildren know them. It's like wonderful. But like even think of like my grandkids haven't seen their little cousins that live in California yet. Yeah. Oh no, they have. They came to Denver. Yeah, but I'm just saying, just like the thought of that, if it would have started. So I know that both of our goals we're very family oriented. And it's like, even like they said, if you want to have your own little space, that's okay. Because I know both of us, even though we have relationships with our mother, we both be like, hey, y'all can come stay. We're gonna make this nice area of the house, and then you're gonna have this, and they happy with that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Even helping with your grandparents, just think if we could all do that, if we were all even in the area where they had their own space, or they stayed in the big house, right? And we went and your turn, you go check on them, and it's not feeling such like a burden on just one person.
Yeah. And I say all that to say this because I was that person that wanted to move far away. So can't nobody just
I was at first.
Can't nobody just pull up on me.
I was at first.
Or you know what I mean?
I agree.
Like, I want nobody just pulling up on me, coming to my house. You know what I mean? So I was the one that I'm gonna move. I'm gonna see if I can move the furthest. But then I started thinking about it as I started having children, as my children started to grow, as things started to progress in life. it was like, okay, I got to really look at who supports me and where I need that support. Because the thing about it is, when you have children, even when you are married, you still need support. That don't go away just because you're married. You still need people to help with family and certain things. Could you imagine having your family there, right? Now, neither one of us have had this totally, but we've had our husbands there, you know what I mean? Their families there, our mothers there, right? But what if you had your grandma there? You know what I mean? What if you had your grandpa there? Like, what if you had the cousins there and the aunties and uncles and people had just different talents? This person fix on cars. This person knows how to do real estate. This person knows how to cook real good. This person knows how to do holistic healing. This person knows how to do spiritual healing. Like, you start to create your own traditions in those communities. Because the thing is, I think we've gotten so brainwashed into Christmas, Easter, all these different holidays. And don't get me wrong, if you celebrate them holidays, hey, do your thing. I'm not talking about, but I'm saying that we've gotten so used to these holidays being put in front of us that I think we've gotten away from our old tradition of the way we used to do things, i.e. having family compounds. They're coming back though, but we do really have to look at that, because when you think about it, building a good family bond, you know, the stronger bonds that you have, the opportunities for connection, you could celebrate each other, see each other daily, possibly, you know what I mean, depending on what y'all got going on. And then think about it, building that support system. So members can help each other with childcare. They can help each other with transportation, with cooking, with cleaning the house. Like, the thing about it is, one thing I noticed is that if all three of us, all four of us, if we literally get up on a Saturday and be like, we cleaning the house, we can get it done in 2 hours.
Man. And because the upstairs is maintained.
Right.
No, I'm just being real. Like, we barely went with laundry, like how I'm doing now. But and we vacuum, and because we usually each night, I know what I put into my regimen recently.
Right.
Was the dining room table, making sure that's clear, making sure I'm cleaning, and then even I don't per se do the dishes. I did the dishes when we had company, but that's usually the kids' job. But at least making sure the kitchen is decent. You know what I'm saying? And I just started doing little things. And so if everybody just took another little thing and did it, that would help too. You know, that helps too. So that you would have laundry done properly. Dishes done, because you have a plethora. The kids wouldn't be complaining about doing the dishes, because they would be teaching the next generation how to do the dishes. So then they'd be like, yeah, I'm almost done. Yeah.
Because you got more, and not only that, not even teaching, but the more hands that you have, the faster that it goes. So if you really take the time to do what you got to do and be in the house at a proper time,
50,
that's at a homestead. You could be. That's another thing. Coming in the house whenever you want to.
Yeah,
I think that you should
live. We live.
We're trying to reprimand a kid
and be live at the same time. It's 8:50 and a 10-year-old just walked in the door.
Walked in the house.
Yeah, people.
Yeah, she thinks she's grown.
Yeah,
and out here in the neighborhood. But
I need you to work on that.
Yeah.
Put your clothes up.
Street lights. Come on.
Can you bring your clothes up? We're talking about how I just did the laundry and stuff.
Yeah. So in a family compound, as the child comes into the home, hi, how we welcome them, how are you today? So you've been outside. So your clothes are ready for pickup. At the bottom of the stairs. And if you wouldn't mind bringing them up.
If we can't, then you have to wait for one of your strong brothers. Kyrie's down.
Okay. Can I ask a question?
Yeah.
What's for dinner?
That's a good question.
Great question.
I have something in mind.
Same.
Oh. Well, what do you have in mind?
It's not vegan though, but.
Oh, okay, what is it?
Wingstop.
Huh?
Wingstop.
Do y'all hear this right here?
Okay, so this is the
Okay, y'all listen
I
to
do.
this. Okay.
$40.
But you can go
Okay.
to Buffalo Wild Wings and we can get the cauliflower wings.
Yep.
And so I'm thinking,
And so
go Wingstop, right? Get the hot nuggets, and then get a ranch dip and the hot dip, and then just like in the
Well, even though I'm vegan, I do like the French fries and the corn from
corn
Wingstop.
be busting from Wingstop.
And the French fries.
But see, the thing about this is, if we lived in a family compound, I'm pretty sure there's somebody in here that would agree with her.
And could take her
that
right
would
now
wanna
while
go
we're
to
live.
Wingstop and would actually
But
take
see,
her.
that's why if especially if like Nate Brazy was here. Oh yeah, him and Terrell, they would be like that. They would be ready. Is Jerice at work?
No,
Where's Jerice?
it's easy or something. Oh, see, she jet.
Well, y'all, this is what we talking about.
Family compound. Yeah,
but my youngest my youngest son and his girl would have been ready. Terrell like that's when, and the kids would be like, was when they was here, y'all.
I'm telling you, it's just, and not only that, it's just the joy and the comfort of knowing that your family's returning home, and you get to see their faces every day. Yeah, and like I said, preserve, do your own traditions, your family reunion, and culturally, just so your children know who their lineage is and they know where they came from. They have a basis. And not only that, you have something that you can call home too. You would have, there is definitely a structure that you would absolutely have to have for the people that are calling this home base, and what it looks like if people get married or bringing people in, living with you, or if you want to move out the compound and things like that. There are things that you do have to set up. But think about the longevity of it, of just having, instead of looking at it as I'm going to sell it and get a piece and all that, look at it, this is a place that's foundational for me. If I have to go back to my community, if I need a place to stay, if my people, you know what I mean, I can go back. I know I got a place I can go.
Right. Absolutely. Exactly. I mean? Like, even like in my son's situation, right? Mm-hmm. He's like, Mom, I wish you was here. I wish you was here. No. But even, you know, it just came to me too, Kelly, because we used to do this, and I think we should get back to this. And rest in peace to Craig. We used to have Sunday dinners. Yeah. Like when me and Kelly weren't even living with each other. Sunday dinner, like, especially during football season, it was football. It wasn't just Sunday dinner. It was breakfast and everything. But actually sitting at the table, talking and eating without the devices, you know what I'm saying? Because that it actually, we used to like, and people would come over because they knew we was having Sunday dinner. Like it was just we did have in my home, and I think that's why Kelly was like, no, we should be living together, because we created that leave the dog alone, we created that vibe that we wanted. Yeah. Sunday dinner, and like the kids would come over, her kids would come over. I'd be like, they good. They with their cousins. So we were creating, and we were bringing back that feeling, even though it wasn't grandma's house, it was Auntie D's house. Right. It was home. Yeah, it was home. They come over and be like, especially when she moved down the street. That was really a community like that. We thought we had a compound. We thought we ran the block. Yeah, we did run the block. We did. I mean, we actually did. And the neighbors, like, and it made what made it even better is like the neighbors became family. Mm-hmm. Like, cause she has some next door neighbors, some Hispanic next door neighbors, and across the street where when I tell they would cook and bring food over. They would have parties and invite us to their parties. And when I tell you, they party all night. We would be able to throw parties and be out there partying all night. They would come over. Like it felt like community. Feel like we were stressed out or anything like that. Right. So getting back to that is what we want to really do. Hey there, sister.
What up? What up? What up? What up? What up? How y'all doing? I like this. I like this. This topic, because I know you've been talking about this for about a minute. and I've been looking at it, and actually just recently in the news that they were concentrating on this black family or this black collective, and I know that there's a few of them in the Midwest and some South, and they were doing a whole write-up about it, like today or yesterday,
They were talking
talking
about us
about
already.
talking about like it was hidden in plain sight. Nobody was hiding nothing. But anyway, long story short, how y'all doing? How's your mental health today?
Very good. How are you today? And how is your mental health?
I'm messed up, man. I'm messed up, man. Oh Lord.
What's on the
I don't want to
compound?
grow up. I'm a Toys R Us kid. I don't want to do this no more. I don't want to do this no more. I don't want to play. I
I
don't.
just
The
Get me
compound,
on
though.
the family pack. Get me on the family compound, man, because I
Okay.
need to get away from all of this right here. Because I can't roll out of the house and roll down the street and say, listen here, I'm having a
Right.
crisis right now. They messing with a
Okay.
girl. I done had to tell people off from the left to the right today. I said, oh, I got to retrain y'all how to talk to me. Okay, let me retrain y'all because y'all got me effed up. So y'all need to find me a tiny house on the compound so I can run and get into that space because you said that we can be out of state and then we can run on back over here to the compound and get in your little tiny house, and then you
Yeah.
can you can go like 2 lots over and go over there and knock on the door, and D be like, damn, here she come again. Yeah, here I is.
I
And
know. I'm the
but
most
you know what I'm
invited.
saying? But this is a really good subject, and I hope that you follow up with this. I think this is a good subject that I think
Yes.
it could be bigger than what this one time around is. I think this is something that even with it tying into the journey home or some
Mm-hmm.
aspects of that, that would
Absolutely.
definitely, this was something that you had talked about, but it was also thought about. So may I offer that you're doing so well with this, that this is something that you might want to take step by step by step and do the
And this is
process.
holistic royalty by Kellz. That's what see what Blenda just said. This is she's saying this could be a theory. Let me break it down for you.
Yes. Yes, that's exactly what I'm saying, because a lot of people are turning, why not go to step further? Why not go to step further instead of just homesteading? Go a step further and do family compound. And I know a family that actually did that, bought a big parcel of land, and they had like six, about
Mm-hmm.
six or wait a minute, one, two, one. And it was nice pieces of property too, per each um house on that land. And then they had the big house at the end of the block,
Right.
the main house. But then they had six, and each family member had a plot of land with their
Mm-hmm.
house on it. And some of them were prefab, but you would have never known that.
Right.
And they had them allotted on the property. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You can do that or do some trailers. Like we know of an individual that has that capacity, but
Right.
it's a matter of investing in that, because you can't do it by yourself. You do need other people to help you with that. Hey girl, hey. So I'm sorry. Hey y'all, I'm rude because
No, you
I'm really just like I'm losing my mind, and it's 9 o'clock and my phone is ringing and the emails are blinging, and I'm trying to do town stuff, and I'm trying to do my stuff, and I'm like, it's just such a much,
yeah.
I'm telling you that
and
compound will
people
come
done
in.
lost their mind today.
Your have to be a do not disturb
Right.
when you want to
Listen,
be.
I'm gonna take this phone. Trust. The next time it blings, rings, or anything, I'm taking this phone upstairs. For real. I'm not no. And then don't don't do the hotline bling on the computer either, because that's blinging too. Don't do that. Don't do that. Did you get my email? No, I didn't. How can we sign up to be a vendor 3 days ahead of time at 9 o'clock at night? You want to be a vendor now? All right. I'm just saying. I'm sorry. That's not family compound. Family compound. Okay.
She's just talking about how joyous it would be if she was on the family compound because
No,
she
y'all
didn't-
couldn't take it because you would say that she's just too emotional.
No,
She's just up and down and all over the place, and she mean. Because when I tell you, I stood up against that wall today, that girl went pop, and I said, "How hard do you want to pop? Let's sizzle." And I folded my arms and said, "Like what? Are you offended? Are you really?"
But you
Because
would have help.
you had somebody puff you up. She gonna get your ass told the fuck. She gonna get you told off.
Well,
I was like, these people are running amok. I said, oh, they done forgot. They haven't dealt with me in a long time. Oh, I get it now. Let me reintroduce myself. Let me reintroduce myself. And I had to get that out. And I'm going back on mute. And I'm gonna be multitasking over here, and things ain't working, and things are shutting down and closing off, and
You need a family compound.
Yep.
I need a
See,
family compound.
The family compound would solve a lot of these issues. And again, family compound doesn't have to be comprised of your family. Your family compound could be blended healing because she needs a place to escape. Your family compound can be
Girl.
over at the because the love
And I-
house be cracking.
And I got a whole house. That's the killer part. Why everybody gotta be running through my space? I'm like, Lord have mercy, Lord.
The spring and summer is like really active. I get it because I forget that the kids and the dogs are home, and y'all hear Layla and the dogs through the lives, and I'm telling kids, I'm recording. They be like, oh, I'm sorry. You know what I'm saying?
You heard our whole debate with Nana. She said had it.
Did everybody lost their rabbit ass mind? Like, I know it's about to be. We're still in it. We're still in the grade. We're still in it. We're still in it. We're still in the thing. We're in the shadow part now.
That's the problem.
Everybody done lost their mind, and we gonna see how blue moon you gonna be. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Y'all done lost it. I said, why they gotta pick on the ABW, man? You know I got anger issues. And I try not to be. You know what I'm saying? When you're dealing with peach people and everything. I cannot. And my own people, and everybody is strawberry and cherries and chocolate and vanilla, and everybody's every flavor underneath. It's like Skittles, man, over there. But anyway, get me on the family compound. Let me know. Holla at your girl. Let me know what you're doing with that, so I can get my tiny little house. Okay?
That's always been our goal. It's
it's in the works. That's what we're currently working on.
Okay, let me know. Are we gonna be in the South though?
We gonna be in the South.
We gonna be where the land.
Damn.
We're gonna be where the land is the most affordable and compatible, and wherever that is. But most of the land that we found was prior to this, when my son was looking, Texas, Arizona. What did he say? Texas. There was another one. Colorado. Yeah. Mm-hmm. But it was in Denver. It was like beautiful Colorado.
Well, Colorado's cool. I mean, you had the little, little thing, but then south with the snakes and the bugs and all of that.
But here's the thing: when you have a compound, we gonna have dogs and stuff. We gonna
Yeah,
have
but
things that.
dogs get bit by snake. Okay. So you have to put the stuff around, the salt and everything, and they got these big ass. Oh no, they
Yeah,
everywhere. Them
you
turkey
might,
vultures and shit. Oh
yeah.
no. Mm-mm. All right, I don't know. I have to think about that. That's south.
We have our own. Think of the community we in, but ours.
We live next to vulture
I
house
know,
right now.
but I'm just saying. Listen, it wouldn't be people that we don't know though. Like it's our family compound is the people that you choose in it. So
They gonna
we'll be
kill
able.
bugs and spiders and stuff like that.
Yeah, I do that
But we're
now.
gonna be able to pay for people to do it.
They're not those kind of people that say, "Don't kill the bug, you gotta save them." They them kind of people.
Or maybe Aladdin. Oh well, if they come in the house.
It depends.
No, when they come in the house, he'd be like, "Why did you come in the house?"
Yeah,
But
because
like
the lizards be coming in the house and everything.
that's more like Florida.
Yeah, I
Because
know. They be
goes
coming
out
in the house.
Georgia, but
They
we don't.
everywhere down there. You gotta have
we don't
screens everywhere, so you're gonna have to put a screen all around me. Cause I'm north. We don't do we don't do
It's
none of
okay.
that.
All the other amenities would be able to stop you from even thinking about that. When you come over to the yoga retreat area, we'll have it blocked off so there won't be any animals or bugs or any type of reptilian.
Animals are cool. I don't do reptiles, man, or arachnids, or bugs. I don't do none of that.
Help you on the
Animals
walk.
are cool. I dig animals.
I can't help you on the walk.
Except that I don't need no vultures around.
Vultures only eat dead things, so you'll be okay.
Well, if you see, listen, I seen a vulture jump down on this snake that went across the whole entire road. I was like, oh, I was in South Carolina.
probably
Did
was dead,
get
though.
ran over a little bit.
They only attack the dead.
I think it was moving, but it was moving slow.
They said
And that
finish
vulture
them.
went whoop. I was like, oh, I'm done. Because I have made a mistake and made the wrong turn and I went past. And I said, oh, why is that big? What kind of snake is that? It looked like a boa. It was big going across the road. And I said I had to go around that. So I had to drive around it and scream the whole time going around it. And then I made a mistake, so I had to turn around. I was like, "Oh Lord, I gotta go back that way." And then I
Well,
went back, and then I saw this vulture just sitting on top of it, and it was moving real slow. And that thing went zip, and I was like, "Oh, I'm dead." I said, "Give me, I gotta go back to New York. I can't."
You can look at it like this.
Okay, give me
The
another
vultures
perspective.
that are really animals, and then there's the vulture and the snakes that are people.
I'm dead. Okay, I'm so
I'm
dead.
just saying. At least the people, the animals, you know what they are.
I got a
The
Snapchat.
people that's the snakes, you be like, are you a snake or a vulture?
I got a Snapchat like her.
That's it. I'm dead. I'll do animals all day, man. I ain't got a problem with animals.
People
But
and
them
them
little
vultures.
geckos, anything reptilian,
The dogs will let you. Like dogs are really good in the
You
south
like
because
cat. You like cats too.
Well,
and
she
cats-
likes animals.
Yeah, cats
Yeah.
get
yeah,
scared
cats
away
will scare away stuff too.
the reptile.
Yeah, they do. And the dogs. That's how they be like, ooh, you be like, oh.
you said
But we
cat,
don't
and the cat turned his head. See, he heard you. But anyway, I just messed up y'all soup sandwich. Make sure that you give me a little piece of corn over here in the compound and everything, and I'll be listening to y'all in the chat. And y'all have a good show. And pray for me before I kill somebody. I mean, before no, yeah, that part. Okay. before they get voted off the island. How about that?
There you go.
Okay. I take that.
All right. All right. Peace. I gotta go. Stop trying to hold me. I gotta go. I got a lot of work to do. Stop trying to hold me. I gotta go. I'll see you later.
It's 9:12.
And ain't no sense.
Yep.
I'll be up.
Okay.
Peace. Oh, Kels. I know this is. I need something from you.
Okay.
I mean, like as soon as you can. I need a picture of. You know what? Never mind. I'll find it. Never mind. I'll find it. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. I have to put you in the advertisement all right. I'm zenning. I'm zenning.
If y'all got questions on promos, you got the lady right here. She's live and in action. Rounds,
ma'am.
I gotta go. See, you trying to hold me. I gotta go. I got a lot of work to do. I'm always working. Okay. I feel like James Brownette. All right, I gotta go. See you later.
I can't. I thought she was gonna be like Michael Jackson. Got me working. All right. Thank you for coming.
Yes, thank you.
Oh, I'm acting like, well, it is my house too.
Yeah, it is. It is. And I mean, the thing about it is yes, all of those things that she mentioned can absolutely be true if you're moving down south or wherever you live in. But I'm with D. The vultures and the snakes can either be the people. Can either be the people or the animals.
That's why we want the family
So
we'll take the
I'll take the animals. It cracked me up.
Vultures, people.
When they asked, you heard the question that was going around if there was a lady in the woods and a bear was chasing her. A man or a bear was chasing her. Would she run toward the bear or to the man? And the lady said
the bear.
She said she'll run to the bear before she runs to the man.
Wow.
And she gonna get killed going to the bear. Right?
Especially running to a bear. That's what they feel like they under attack.
But I'm just saying, like, people can be cruel and dishonest. And that's why family compounds, you literally have to put in a structure for your family compound. Put it down, documents in writing, put your stuff in a family trust. You can do a limited liability corporation. You can do a family limited partnership. You can do a joint ownership. And you got to understand that the ownership structure affects taxes, inheritance, liabilities, and decision making. So put the rules in writing before any type of problems even arise. So if you say you got too many bugs, hey, what we gonna do about bugs and all that? Talk about who's doing the maintenance? How is maintenance happening? How are things supposed to happen? Put in there who can live on the property. What happens if they want to move off the property? All these things have to be considered. But the way that we're looking at it, this is home base for us. So even though they're able to move off the property and do anything, but we're not selling anything on this property. This property is forever going to be in the family so that we have something. So our grandkids and grandkids' kids have a stable place. Look at how unstable the market is now. Look at the things that people are going through right now, and they can barely sustain. You go back to our hometown and all you see in the downtown area is homeless people.
Man.
It's so
bad here, y'all. I thought I didn't know how bad Atlanta was until I moved here, and like I only like to go there to eat and go out and then leave. Shop. I like to shop down there. But it's bad, y'all. It's really, really bad.
Man, if y'all can help me get a 501c3 so and help me house the homeless, because there is so much free space in so many areas. Like living down south down here, and we talked about this too.
Yeah,
there are so many abandoned homes and abandoned areas and broke down homes.
I get that
everywhere. Where it's like these people. I'm sorry, if I was homeless,
I wouldn't be.
Dee said that we gonna be up in one of these houses that's abandoned. You gonna have to come find me in there because I'm gonna be living in it. Because why? There's so
Mhm.
much land and so much space and so much opportunity. So
Abandoned houses just sitting there
yeah,
with land all around it, y'all. I get so sad when we're driving. I'm like, man, do you know how many people could be living in? Like I told her, I said we wouldn't be homeless.
yeah,
It'll look all jacked up on the outside.
right.
You get in the inside and
be
then
like,
be like,
what y'all got
what is going on in
Yeah.
here? Yeah. So I get it. Like, and even when you just started talking about like maintenance and stuff, I already thought of people that is in our family that are like that.
Mhm.
Our chosen family, because that's Tyler and Peanut. That's what they do. That's their job.
Yeah.
So you already have your, you know what I'm saying? We just pay you or do accordingly, you know?
Yeah.
Your tribe should be consistent of variety of people. And I think we get so caught up in not only just our family, but it has to be our culture too.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of our culture is like, nope, it only has to be us. Well, no, I'm not gonna say that.
Well, we're gonna get on to that. So now, no, I know, no, but here's the thing. One thing also to consider now, just kind of getting into some of the grit of this, is that when you are looking for land, also select the right land too.
Mhm.
Like you can't just be out here talking
Like, I
about
want
gonna
that.
go
Yeah.
buy that over there, and then you can't build nothing on it.
Gotta have it
Right.
but survey.
Right.
That's
Yeah,
what
you
it's
do
called.
have to
Yeah.
have a survey. You want to look for places that have water access, good soil, good internet availability, nearby hospitals if you need them, places that have low flood risk, favorable zoning, and future development potential. You want to be able to develop on your land. And there's questions that you could ask too. You don't want to ask, I mean, there's a whole list. There's a thing that I was looking at the other day where there are questions to ask when you're going to buy land. You don't want to tell them outright your whole plan
Right.
that you want to build, but you
Right.
look, like I said, what the zoning laws are, you know, looking at different options as far as entrances and exit ways to your home. So there's a lot of things to consider when you're looking at that. You know what I mean? So your wellness focused vision is with the acreage, you want woods, gardens, and natural beauty. That would be ideal. I want that like I would love to have a beautiful lake behind my house, like far out behind my house, not directly behind, but like out behind my house.
So real quick, remember we watched this thing on YouTube, and think about this, people. This is a great, great, great idea because we want to really copy this. This couple bought an abandoned school.
Ooh. Yep.
And when a light bulb went off of me and Kelly, because we was like, the school's already
Built.
there.
Yeah, it's built.
So you already know the plumbing and all that stuff. Of course, you probably have to get in maintenance.
Yeah.
But think about the school, y'all.
Yeah, it's plumbing.
All land.
The rooms are already built out.
Man.
The kitchen is already put in.
Okay.
You got the bathrooms with the shower.
You probably got swimming pool.
You got the gym.
Yes. We was like, oh my God, isn't it? I forgot the people's name, but
Me
we
too.
watched them on YouTube.
Yep.
And they haven't even finished it, but the main part, their room, the living room and all that, they started.
Their kids' room.
Yeah, but if they still got like the whole school and the land around it.
Mm-hmm.
And the abandoned school, which is a good idea because like we talked about it on the live about maybe finding something that's already structured, or you can find people that is actually selling their mansion and the land too.
Yeah.
So then you would have all that too. But that school thing was a very good idea.
It was because it's already, you think about, like you said, you think about, I'm glad you brought that up because it's the foundation's already laid.
Mm-hmm.
Your entryways, your exit ways,
Mm-hmm.
your running water, like you said. I mean, it's really put together. And then you think about how many classrooms does the school really hold?
Man, think about even if you got even if it's the elementary school.
Mm-hmm. You got so many classrooms.
There's so many rooms, and like you said, there's the big cafeteria, the big dining area. Like you could do so. When I was like, that was the greatest ideal I thought. And then the land around it. So you think about the parking, the playground's already there. You know what I'm saying? All that you could. Some schools already have gardens and things like that. So think about that, people, too, because that was one of the things that, like, we was like, that is an amazing ideal. I don't remember the people's name, but if you look on YouTube, I think if you put by a school and made it into home or something, it'll come up.
Yeah. Because when I tell it was so nice, it just gave feeling of dang, like you literally can have your whole family. So you could tell their structure and their doing family compound activity. Because once their family starts to grow up and people start to age out and start to do things, you think about it, this will be paid off by the time their great grandkids get here. So the structure is already built. And just speaking to the fact that they don't have to start at rock bottom, now y'all have this school to start from. The school is already built out for you. So now you can go and build upon that or take some of this and invest into something else because you have the luxury of having it. So, I mean, it's such a good thing to do. Why are people opposed of living together nowadays? Like, what is it? Y'all, there's y'all in the chat, y'all cloud watching. What is it about living together that people have a hard time with? Why in our community? And why? But hold on, in our community, we are the one community that I know for sure don't like living with each other.
That's true.
You have the Hispanic community, any other community,
they be in the 1-2 bedroom. And then like your neighbors, when at your other place, they built
a whole house
in the backyard
for their people.
And then my son said in Colorado that this family lived across the street from where they used to live, right? They were staying with her family. And the family, the Hispanic family, the house went for sale across the street and they were able to buy it.
See?
I was like, that's how you do that there. That's what I'm trying to get my sons to do.
Yep. And then you have extra cars. You can say today you want to drive the Mercedes because y'all all pitched in and bought a nice Mercedes. I'm driving Mercedes today. I want to drive a little Pinto because it's just what we have is to get around car to get me to point A to point B. I'm about to drive a little Pinto. You ain't got to know what we got going on. Yeah. Because we can have any kind of car we want on up in here.
It's the vision is there. We just are trying. We already are starting it, and then I think when we have family come, they're like, "Okay, I see what's going on." Yeah. And we're trying to get our one family member not to buy a condo.
Man, hold on, ridiculous. Let me see if our Cash App is running at the bottom. I don't think that our Cash App is running at the bottom because see, the thing is that I'm gonna always ask for donations because one thing that I was always taught is if you don't ask, you won't know. Right. So anybody that wants to support us, our Cash App's running at the bottom because we're building a community. It's being built as we speak. Maybe I might let you on the inside view of what we got going on, but I'm even thinking about that too. Because why? I want to build something that will last and withstand time. I want to build a place of support for my family and my friends alike. I want a place that they could come and dwell in. I want them to have a peaceful experience when you come to my house. Not only that, just to kind of give you a little bit of what I would love to have. You got to think about it. Let me tell you about a little bit of Holistic's vision, right? So you have the main family lodge. Just imagine it. Close your eyes. I'm going to take y'all on a meditation run today. Close your eyes, all right? And envision the main family lodge, right? But then on the land, you have individual tiny homes, or you can have cottages. Off in one area, you're going to have the yoga and meditation pavilion. In another area, you're going to have an herbal medicine garden. One area is going to have the greenhouse that we've seen at Costco.
That's in the works. Don't even trip there.
We're going to have
you're right. We got things on the back burner right now.
Community kitchen. the community kitchen. We're gonna also have a healing retreat space. Now, Blended, I don't know if you're gonna want to go on the walking trails in the reflection garden, but I believe that you'll get there.
What you can get in my Blended, I'm gonna have this golf cart that's all blinged out and on rims and everything. So you just hop in there with me and we'll ride over there. I already told the kids how I want it and everything. They all agree that I can have this golf cart.
Yeah. And then I just want to have a waterfalls or a pond area. Also, we can have guest cabins for retreats too. So the things that we do here, we would love to bring live to you. There may be a select few of y'all that might be in town. There may be a select few of people that want to do meet and greets and things like that. We can also host that too on our land. And then just a legacy center where future generations and family learn the history of our family and our values. So it's like we have our own history museum. This was Aunt so-and-so. You know how nice it is? Because like back in Oklahoma, my grandfather is a doctor, Dr. Anderson. And they have him he has a whole section in the museum in Kansas.
That you know what, you're under something.
And
my grandma and grandpa, I think you under something. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No,
my brain just went to like having that set up like that.
Like the legacies.
Like you walk in the room.
You get to see the dress that Goddessdee was wearing the night she met Lisa Nichols and gave her first speech. She wore this dress.
Yes.
Or you can have the keyboard that my son learned how to play when he was younger, because he still got the keyboard when he was younger, that he learned how to play music by ear on, just sitting off to the side with his picture. You can have my son that loves to play basketball. If he makes it, when he makes it to college and into the NBA, we can have his jersey lined up. But these are areas and spaces that I don't even think people really think about this far
and I think we're already doing that though. Like you said,
it's happening.
We don't want to put y'all all in our business, but we actually have a wall that displays all this. So we already, but the fact that you said, because even Gigi having something to her, that's our great grandmother. Like that would be wonderful instead of going to. So I'm comparing it to an HBC, right? When you go see the history like that, like you go, but it's your family history. And like you said, you still would include your chosen family, because this is when I learned how to do this because this person came into my life. And then it goes like that. And then your chosen family, you learn about their family.
Yep. So it's just, I think that it really builds a structure for your family, and you get to see where you come from. Because the thing is that we have all this social media. Like I want to debunk the myth of how social media takes over when you have the right environment. When you build the right environment, social media will take the back seat unless you're using it for business or some type of gain for something. But when you have that whole structure and support, you're able to do a lot of different things through social media.
Exactly.
It looks different. Now you use social media differently. It's no longer the things it used to be used for. Now you get into a whole different crossover of what it looks like. I would love to have a huge barn dominium in the middle. That barn dominium with about 10 rooms in that mug. Main kitchen, 5 bathrooms.
We have so many things that we want to do. Like I know me and Kellz, in honor of my uncle, we want to have a shelter.
Yeah.
And not only that, we want to have 1 or 2 homes for homeless families, so they don't have to go in the homeless thing, but it's to help them get on their feet. We talked about this. It's to help them get on their feet, eventually get their own home. And we would just rotate that to help families in needs, because why should a family that's been together have to be separated because of financial things that have happened? And when I tell you, y'all, in this America, this so-called home of the free is bull crap. It's hard. If it wasn't for my family, y'all, let me tell y'all, it's easy to be homeless out here. If you don't have no family or people that care for you, because the government don't care.
Nope.
And I really got to see, like, whoa, if it was not for family, I felt so sorry. So my heart goes out to people that was the only child and now their parents are deceased and they have a hard time. And you be like, I'll never be homeless. You do not know that. You do not know that because this government, the way it's built, is not here to help us like that. And if you don't have that good support system, I talked about that today on Daily Dose of D Family Support. And I told Kelly today, I said, I appreciate you. You know what I'm saying? Because man, so just thinking, I think that really put a perspective on it too, because she's seeing the struggle that I'm going through. And even her kids is like, what, Auntie D? Like, what? Like, yeah, like it is hard out here for a pimp.
No, but for real, it
serious.
is though, because at the end of the day, trying to live out here and have a livable wage and live like they say that you can live, right? They give you this whole scope of what the American dream looks like, right? But then they don't tell you on the other side of that what happens if you're unable to live up to what the American dream is putting out there. You will lose everything. They're not telling you that on the flip side of that. So they'll work you for 35 years of your life and get all the labor and everything. And at the end of the day, you might get Social Security. Why can't we be our own Social Security? Why can't we all live together and put our money together and have a big old pot? And anytime somebody needs a car, if somebody needs some money, if somebody need to get something or pay something or have something done, we can fund that ourselves and they can pay back into it. Why can't we have that structures and be the banks of our own families so that we can support each other the way that we should? Why? It's so much destruction that's happening right now. Why is that the thing that we focus on?
People's ego. That's what it be. People's ego. So you got to really find your chosen family that's really going to resonate and have that go and be willing to communicate when things are not going well. Like I said today on Daily Dose of D, that communication, effective communication, that means, hey, I'm having some financial problems. Hey, this is what's happening. This is what happened at the job. This is what's happening with my mental health. This is happening with my health.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That effective communication is going to help build that unity to help with this. You can't have a family compound if you ain't having effective communication. It's not going to work.
You can't have a family compound if you don't have a family. Shit.
That's what you make your own.
I'm like, sometimes you gotta get out of your own way and do the individual work. That's the other thing too. Like sometimes we gotta take accountability as individuals too, because sometimes we are the problem. We're the reason why our family can't get together because we much rather go to our family's houses and talk about each other and have people mad at each other, and you're the cause of it.
Man.
Because there's nothing else for you to do besides pick an issue or create an issue that makes a bigger issue within the family.
And it's so like, there's so many other things in the world that you can talk about. Like something the president's doing right now. I don't know what he was doing, but it just flashed on my phone. You know what I'm saying? But like, why do we spend the time to downgrade our family when there's so many other issues in the world? Some of us don't even know where our next meal, where our next anything's going to be.
Yep.
And you up here talking about somebody's health or the family. Don't get, no.
Yep.
Come back.
Come back. We worried about other stuff that don't even mean anything to us at the end of the day. But I'm going to tell you, family is forever.
Yep.
Especially the ones that you're born into. These are people that's going to be part of your lineage. That blood's going to run through your veins for years and years to come, and you can't break that. But if you can repair it. Let's get back to a point where we can start really doing for one another. Like everybody else is doing it and they're thriving. Why are we doing it? Like, why are we not copying the blueprint that's already that has been laid out for us for generations?
Welcome to your journey.
If the slaves knew how to put rice in their hair to take over to a whole different area and show
their families and all that,
you can't tell me you can't live with your family. You know what people have to do for you even to be in a house, an individual house in the first place? You know what had to happen for that to happen for you?
Yeah, y'all make sure y'all sorry, Kim.
No, go
it
ahead.
Just made me tomorrow gateway to the ancestors, because over there's she tells stories of what they do in every episode that I watch. I get this feeling of like this is what we're supposed to be doing, because she teaches you and shows you, and then it's like, okay, now like we said in our earlier live, the ancestors are not going through what we had to go through, but they now also have the resources that we have now.
Mm-hmm.
So we need to tap into the resources, get out of our egos.
I'm trying to build. Who's trying to build?
Me.
Put some hands up in the chat if you're trying to build. I'm about to challenge y'all. Wake up. I know it's 9:30 on a Tuesday night. Wake up, wake up, wake up. Who's trying to build out there? Can I get some ones or some thumbs up or fingers in the chat? Give me something in the chat.
Mouthpiece not here.
Because I'm trying to build. I know y'all working and doing things, but just really speaking, like, who's trying to build? I don't want problems. I don't want somebody to say, I want to build, but you a problem. I want somebody that actually can build. What can you do? What can we do for each other to get this built?
Mm-hmm.
Where I need to go? Who's the surveyors? Who's the people that got the land? Who can help us get the land? Who can we talk to? These are the connections that we need to be making with one another. Instead of talking about each other and backbiting each other, what resources do you have today, my sister? Oh, you know what? I got a 10-year-old daughter that may need that resource. What kind of resource do you need? Oh, well, I know somebody that can help you with that. They're over here. Oh, well, you need what? Okay, they're over there. This is what we need to be building for each other, because no one gets it done alone. And if you say you got it done by yourself, I call bullshit.
Lies. No, you're right. Because I'm telling you, I know that's why we stopped talking about it and started making the moves that we need to make. And there's always a next step. And blended always be on this. What's the next step?
Right.
You know what I mean? I love that, because it's like, yes, it doesn't keep you stagnant. It keeps you to the next step. So like our next step, we had just a little setback, because the person that's supposed to be doing the land part, they just got a little setback, but I see a big blessing behind it as well. And I know that we know that the person is going to do what they say, because they seen what we was doing. They said, now I could do what I need to do, because y'all started it.
Yep.
And then, like she said, who's the survey person that we need to go to? Oh, what Sirius said something.
He said, well, the problem is, in your opinion is that generational challenge for the majority of the population. They haven't grasped the importance of having great family bonds. Yep. Everyone's trying to compete and compare.
Like, I'm not. How do we get out of that? Well, you know what? I can answer my own stuff, because you got to find the people that resonate with you. Yep. That's just the bottom line. That's
what I was just about to say. Yeah. I'm watching y'all out here on this YouTube. I'll be in my cloud car looking for who I can partner with, because there's great things happening, and all of us got to start somewhere. I am willing to take a person that's just starting, that's going to turn out into greatness, rather somebody that's so boastful in their ego and don't want to do for people. I'm not doing that, because we need each other. I'm going to keep spitting this until it's not going to lay on deaf ears. I'm going to keep saying it over and over and over again. We need each other. Mm-hmm. We need to find out what we're good at and what. That's why we pump the COC up. It ain't just about, oh, they talking about the COC. No, we literally are letting you know if you need this for this. This ain't just no YouTube shit. I think that people's forgetting. This ain't just COC, ain't just YouTube. COC is actually out here in the world doing things too. Each individual one of us, we're out doing things. So when you see that we not there supporting it all the time, we out here creating and making moves out here. So it's beyond just this internet thing, but I'm saying we trying to let y'all in. If you got a business, hit up Blending Healing. She'll make you a commercial. You want a jingle for your business, hit up Alicia Dion. You want some good content, go ahead and hit up Mouthpiece. He'll structure you a show. Go ahead and hit up Goddessdee. She got your content coming and she got the insight for you. If you want healthy options, come on over and check out my channel and do yoga and plant-based foods. We're getting back to that too as we get into this. We just have a lot of lanes and a lot of avenues that we need people.
Sure. We
need people and people that want to also eat. The thing about it is we think that there's not enough food out here to eat, and it is. It's way more. Driving in the South let me know that all of us can eat. Money is vast and wide out here. It is not limited. We're so wasteful as a country. We waste a lot of shit. And the thing about it is the fact that we wasting stuff and we ain't even taking the time out to really do what we're supposed to do. Come on, y'all. Sometimes you can't be in the presence of some family members. You can only talk, in small doses. You know, you have some family members you can't help it. Yes, I do.
That's why they gonna go to their own area, serious.
But this is why you get the family that you can.
Yeah, that's true. Absolutely.
And the friends that you can. This is family compound. When I say family, I'm putting heavy on the family because family is your immediate friends that you call your day ones. People that, you know what I mean? I think people hang around circumstantially. Some people do. They only there for the circumstance. But you also have people there that have true friends and true things that they got going on, and it's real, it's valid. You know what I mean? Take those people. Because it ain't all about the family, because I know that I got some family members I wouldn't dare let live with me.
Well, like this past week, I'm gonna say we was like, ooh, how many people? 25 deep up in here. But it wasn't even crowded.
Yeah.
But it was, the thing about it is the main people that we always do this with, it's usually once a year that we do this anyway. It's just now that it was our place that made a big difference. And it lifted a lot of weight off of us because it wasn't like we was in an Airbnb, which we used to be. It was just like, we home. And it was like, clean up.
No rush.
And it's okay. And we get ready for tomorrow instead of clean up, pack up, and moving stuff. So it's possible because we have a good 20 people, a family that we know. And like, we're just like, here, this is the start. What's next? And so for them coming out here, I think that made them be like, yeah, this is possible.
Yeah.
And sometimes it takes just the two people that can do it.
Yeah.
Right. And to show, wow. Like I said, my son was like, once we did this, he was like, okay, now he made adjustments in his life and to have an easier life to be able to help get land and do that. He was like, I'm eliminating some expenses and being what you call that? I forgot what he calls it. Minimalist. He's a minimalist. I understand that you can't take away.
You can't take everybody with you.
You can't.
I know that now. Like, I don't have that survivor's remorse. I used to have what they call survivor's guilt, where because I got the better job, right? Because I got the better job. And here's the thing: it was just my choice. Like I tell everybody, I'm not better than nobody. It's one choice that I decided to make that changed my whole entire life. One choice. It was the choice that I had to make that changed my entire life. Everybody is one choice away from changing their lives. You look for those people that are willing to make that choice. Those, how you know those are your people. Not the people that say they gonna change and change. People that actually say they gonna change and actually did make that change. Even if it took them time. The fact that they mastered and they made that change, give them credit for that. Because it takes a lot to change. It takes getting real with yourself. It takes sleepless nights. It takes you crying and being on your face. It takes you being hungry sometimes.
Yep.
So just remember, when you have that family compound, when you have people that you can share things with, if I could just roll up the street and talk to a couple of my other cousins that I would love to live on a compound, do you know how, man, we be outside all night. You talk about outside, I be outside in the front of my house all, then I'm only in there to sleep. Because I got so much going on out in the front fishing. I got so much in the front playing tennis, basketball over here, kids playground over here. Let me go look at my garden over there. Who I need to help out today? What herbs do I need to package up and send out? Who's coming to get a consultation? We looking at that type of stuff. Who can I help in the community? What money can I donate to what foundation? What foundation can I open up that's gonna help people? Like, I'm on that type of time. Call me when you're on that time. If you ain't on that time, I don't want you if you're eating steaks and cigarettes and still drinking 40 ounces and no.
I'm sorry, y'all. That's growth and healing. You're right.
I'm just saying, if you're doing things for your demise that's not helping you grow, I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to have the conversation, and I don't want to waste my time. You should have helped me waste my time when I was ready to waste.
Right. When I was wasting time, it's like she said something to me the other day, and I said, "That's so 2022." Right. She looked at me like, I was like, "No, that's really 2022." Right. Like, I'm so past that. And when you grow, those people that had those moments with you want you to stay there.
Yeah.
And you pass that. You like, I'm not even there no more. Yeah. So I don't even know what to tell you why you still there.
Buzz Lightyear. To infinity and beyond.
That was the greetings thing. Yeah. And beyond. Yeah.
We ain't there no more.
You should, for personal growth, you should be doing this all the time.
Yep.
Personal growth should just go. So when it comes to your family, you want to go when the people's growing too. And you're helping each other grow. Yeah. You're having those difficult conversations. I think the whole part of the ships was to unite the family too. Yeah. To help these gain healthy relationships. And it's just not talk with us. That's like we talked for about a year and a half now. And it's like, okay, now we're making moves. Now we want to do, what are we going to do? Nope, I have to catch myself.
We're going to do everything that we set out to do. That's what we said we're going to do. And here's the thing. I told the people the other day, I don't care about your feelings because they're not fact. They're fact for you, but they're not fact for me. So if it has anything to do with my business and your feelings get involved in my business, I can't worry about that. Yeah, you have to have that growth mindset to go to the next level of success. I love you. And the fact that the people can't appreciate the fact that your presence means more than anything in this world. When you show up, your presence already is a gift. So you don't even look at yourself as being a gift. And I'm not talking about in a chauvinistic way or in an ego-driven way. I got to talk about you showing up and being present in that moment is a gift. And if people can't recognize that, then they don't need you around.
Yes.
I can tell you as a fatherless child that
y'all should see how I looked at her. Blended, I just gave her the side eye upside down looking. She done made me sit up, y'all. She is not. She's not. Yeah. No, she is not. No, she is not, y'all. Don't do that, Kelly. Don't do that. She's not a fatherless child.
So moving on.
She has a father.
I do.
And knows who he is. Who don't do that.
I'm only saying, okay. So
I used to be a fatherless child.
Okay, I'm saying it in this I'm saying it, yes, it's funny. But I'm saying it in this context because all those that have had been raised in single parent households with just your mother, I consider myself being a child, a fatherless child, because I now am an adult that is a fatherless child.
See, I'm done. I'm not messing with
I'm just saying the mere presence. Let me move on so I can stop with the shenanigans. I'm saying that if I had a family compound, I would have never had to go through that.
But you have to go through things to be great.
You're right. I have to. But I'm just saying, going through that and understanding that that's what's giving me this newfound foundation of having your family close. If you're able to have your family close, if you're able to corral your family and get them, that's great. If you're not and you're able to get some of your family and some of your friends and some of their friends and they're good, let's get this together. Let's get this rocking.
Mm-hmm.
Because like I said, when you show up, you being there really does matter. It shows that you're supported. It shows that you can be counted on when you show up. Now, once you get there, now you got to really account for those moments when you're there too, because you just can't just show up and not be useful.
But you got a good point about the show up thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because even on this red app here, right?
Mm-hmm.
You would expect a lot of people to show up. People's presence, it's not even required. Like, we not cash app, hit the cash app and all that. We say that, but hey, if you do, if you don't.
Yeah.
But the show up.
Yep.
People don't understand how important. I know for myself, you showing up for me here, that means a lot.
Yep.
Because this is a lot of work and effort, and like it's something that it's my gift.
Yep.
So I'm giving a gift and you show up to receive it. That's a beautiful thing. And I be salty. I ain't gonna cap for
y'all
people
don't show up. I want to be like, hey y'all.
And I see no, never mind.
I want to say, hey y'all. Y'all ain't here on Monday morning. Y'all ain't there to tell me, Kelly, do this with your sound. Okay, let me check it. Where y'all at? You feel
But
me?
like you said, showing up, my point is showing up does mean a lot.
Mm-hmm.
And when I do get to show up to, like I was in Marlene's live, I think Friday, and it was like, yes. And then she came back. It's like when we have time, I still go to those people, right? And be like, hey, I used to be all around, but I can't do that no more. And I don't want to.
Yeah.
But the people that I genuinely support, even if you do put a comment, I'll put a comment, or the show up matters, even in life.
Yeah.
Like if you can't, because we had this in the game about a greeting card, remember?
Mm-hmm.
The question was, is the greeting card a waste of money or is it a thoughtful gift? So we went around the room. Well, there was a debate. The two people debated. And I said it was a thoughtful gift. Hence, the fact that I don't have that much money and my nephew was graduating and I bought him a card. And I actually went and read the cards to make sure it expressed what I felt. Mm-hmm. And I took the time. I didn't just go pick a card and be like, I took the time. And actually, my grandson, I picked a card for him. I took the time. You know what I'm saying? So the things that you think don't matter to people, the little things like that card or showing up, sometimes you don't even know what to say, but just show up. I've done that. I'm like, and I'll tell her, I don't know what to say, but here I am.
Yep.
Anyway, we being quiet, okay.
You just don't sit here.
Yeah.
I'll try.
I know Kellz did that to me when my health changed when I was living in Colorado, because I was a very active person. She come in that basement, what we doing, and I'll be looking all sad, nothing. She like, we about to watch a movie, we about to do this. I just want to cry right now. Okay, well, we could cry, but go ahead, and things like that. Like that show up part meant the world. I had another cousin, and me and her develop a bond just because of that. Like, she be in her ways, but I love her because she showed up. She was like, "You fell asleep on me," and I just left. And I love that about her, that she did that. And I have very selective friends, the people that I didn't even think were love me like that show up. So that show up doesn't matter.
Yeah,
It does.
that's what I'm saying. That's why
And don't be lying saying you in the clouds and you share shit.
If y'all would have heard, I might play this song when we leave because this is how the song I really wanted to play, but it just didn't match up with what I had. I might play it leaving out just because. But the truth of the matter is that's the whole concept of having a family compound, is the showing up. You need that support. It means a lot to have somebody support you. It just does. Yeah. And no, even though, sorry, but not sorry. If you don't show up for me, I'm telling you.
Reciprocity. Serious, you always show up.
Man,
I would love to meet you one day. Like you always here. We appreciate you.
I sure do appreciate you.
Yeah.
Because the thing is that I don't got time to get wrapped up in all the things that I get it that it's entertaining, but that's exactly what it is. It's entertainment. It's only to entertain you. It is not for you to, okay, you can't, some people could make a living off of entertainment, but I don't want my life to be wrapped around entertainment. I want my life to be wrapped around growth and have a substantial amount of love within it. Because what I do understand now is that leading by love and doing the things, I'm going to show up. If a person doesn't know how to take me showing up, I don't know how to help you with that. But I know what the qualities of somebody loving you looks like. So if I'm giving you those qualities and I'm taking the time out to show you that I love you, not just through words, but also through my actions, you better best believe it's going down.
Yeah.
I don't like all this. You got to prove your love to me before you meet me and all that. I'm going to watch how you love the people around you.
True.
You ain't even going to get a chance to love on me because I'm going to watch how you love the people around you. That's going to tell me whether you can love on me.
I have to learn that, family, just so y'all know. I have to learn that because I'm that girl, like hence the name Goddessdee Love, right? Like, I just love everybody and what to do until it was like, no, girl, stop loving on everybody because they would not give that back. And when it comes to that, they show you people, like, the lesson I have to learn is watch how they love the people they say they love.
Yep.
That's going to show you right there how the and in my mind, I'm thinking, I'm Goddessdee Love. They gonna love me different. No, they not, girl. You ain't different. I'm just saying, though.
Yeah.
You're not different. And it's not me. It's not a character of me. It's a character of them.
Yep.
And I had to do that because I was like really delusional when it came to love. I could say it's delusional now when it came to love because I'm like, I'm different. I show love so much and do this and that. And no, the way they say they love the people they love, that's how they love.
Yep.
Watch that.
You got to.
Yeah.
And especially if that's what a person really be thinking, like, that's how you love. Okay, well, I don't want that kind
I don't want that kind of.
You did teach me that, saying that too. Like, and that's another thing that I watch out because people love to use their words. That's one thing people are good at. People good at using their words. Yep. Don't look at the potential. Watch the pattern.
Yep.
I look at it. And there's sometimes I've been entertained by people.
Oh,
that I didn't allow. That's why I said you should have fucked with me when I was fucking around. Because if you didn't catch me then, you're not going to catch me later. You're not.
Christina's gone.
Christina is gone. You actually. Oh, yo, for real.
Christina is gone, has left the building.
Left.
And ain't nobody looking for you, Otis.
I can't. She always do me like this. Y'all don't even get it. She always get me. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Oh, really?
Because no, it's true.
Over. If you wasn't when I was
For real.
willing to do those things, you should have caught me then.
Oh yeah, you guys should have seen the live. Blended's live was reintroduce myself today.
Mm-hmm.
Yes,
Yep.
because you got to reintroduce yourself. I'm gonna tell y'all.
I'm gonna reintroduce myself. My name is Kelly.
No, that's what she did. Blended did on her live. It was so good because I was in the clouds, Blended, because I was a little sleepy. But anyway, I was listening. But it was you do reintroduce yourself several times.
Yeah.
And people like to say that's how you was. That's how you was. Yeah, that is what I was. I'm like, Kelly,
Right.
you should have caught me when I was good. I'm not even with that.
Yeah.
That's so 2022.
Yep. Exactly. You're not catching me again.
Right.
That's what and that's what I'm learning to understand about people. If I'm catching you here today, that don't mean I might catch you there tomorrow, because you might be in the midst of a change and doing something. So then I do sit down and I talk to you. I do sit down and figure out who you are and what you're about. Because if you're in the midst of changing, I might be in your life for a reason. Because I don't believe that we're in people's life by happenstance.
Oh no.
I believe that there's a reason. If you come into contact with somebody, there's a reason why you came in contact with them, especially if you're spending time with them.
And the divine makes it that way because you're either there to learn something, or it could be the same thing, to teach them something,
right? And
for you to learn something. And then when you really look about all those ships that you had, like I go back and be like, and the first, you be angry and sad and all that, but then I'd be like, but you know what I learned from this? Not to do this, that, you know what I'm saying? There is a lesson. And then if I catch myself trying to retract to that behavior, I'd be like, nope, I've seen this before.
Yep. Then you say do something different. I know what these results. So if I see the same pattern, nope. Can't do that again.
Can't do that no more.
You can't call me and say you up the street and you out of town. Don't do it. Just don't even do it. Don't pick up the phone to call. Just let it go. Because it ain't happening. Don't ask my neighbor.
Right.
Don't
that
go
right
calling
there.
Nobody and ask, because this is what can happen too. You can do that.
Yeah.
I think you serious already read our minds and had it down there waiting.
Right. Man.
Because at this point in time in life, man, I'm messing with quality people. I want somebody in my life that's going to be quality. I don't know why people mess around with people and think, you see, this person ain't of quality. Now, I get it that people can change. You can get in a relationship, you can be friends with people for a long time, and they can change. I get that. But I'm not doing it.
Right.
I was there, Blended. Don't play with the message.
Okay.
Thought-provoking words. Yep. I'm telling. Yes. I'm telling you.
That was good. I listened to. I said, oh.
Yep.
I was in the bed like, oh,
hit you right there.
Yeah. Because it's true. Like, you gotta reintroduce yourself, and I love for people to reintroduce themselves to me. I'm like, what you got going on here? What's going on over here?
I might have had you messed up before.
Okay.
Because I've had some people messed up before.
Now. And I'd be like, oh, damn, I let him get away.
Yep.
But even in a romantic relationship, like, my goal is to have a person that has their own goals and what we can do together. What is growth? That's one of my other. Not only do you love yourself, what does growth look like to you?
Yep.
If you can't answer a growth question,
I don't even know if you can answer anymore.
We have a problem,
man. Because that's the big.
I'm gonna pick up the phone and be like, Kelly, call me in 5 minutes.
You're right. Tell me to get the hell out of here. Hey, emergency. Show is on.
Because you gotta have and that's just if you're gonna be part of the family compound. And my romantic partner, that's like a qualification, the growth. And what do you have to benefit this?
What do you have for yourself?
Right.
That's what I'm looking at. Because one thing that I don't like is people that can't grow individually. As an adult now, like if you would have caught me in my 20s, I do want to be on the phone with you all day and all night, right? But
Mhm.
now, as a grown adult, I've done that where I have been on the phone with a person all day and all night.
Me too.
I ain't doing that shit no more.
We got
You're
shit
gonna
to
be
do.
either you're gonna be laying next to me or you just not gonna be. Because if you can't be a person that has your own stuff going on and taking care of your own
Mhm.
business throughout the day, where it's like, baby, I could talk to you a couple times a day. Like, it's sweet to still love notes and doing texting, and I could do all of that. But I know for a fact that there's grown people that'll keep you on the phone all day long, will waste your whole day, and you will not be productive because you're too busy on the phone with this person, and they're not even being productive.
And that was so 2020.
That's so funny.
Because we had the time to do it.
I had the time to do it.
Yeah.
But at some point, you got to be elevating. I want you to be able to have your own stuff going on, and I can pour into you and what you got going on. I got my own stuff going on over here, baby. Come over here and let me show you what I did today. Let me show you the thing that I worked out today. And he's like, damn, babe, you fucked that up. Yep, I sure did. Okay, babe, you think you can help me in this area? Sure can, babe. I can help you. Like, I want a partnership that looks like that, because anything outside of that is uncivilized. Just big and fat. Because don't nobody want somebody gonna come lay on your couch and eat your food and not pay no bills and throw that shit all the way around, and motherfucker got your house all dirty, but it got a whole everything to they self and doing your shit and breaking your stuff up and tearing your, like, come on. You tell me that's what you want for your life? You in a ran down condition living? No. At some point, stand the hell up and say, you know what, this ain't gonna work.
Right.
So guess what? Me and my 4 neighbors, we gonna go get this apartment over here. We gotta start moving strategically, because even in the hood, we gotta start doing things. Because I done seen out here in some hoods where there's apartment buildings that ain't got no running water, that ain't got no lights on, and people's living in these abandoned buildings with their families. Man, gather you 2 or 3 families that you know you good with, girl, you babysitting you. Okay, we gonna do this. Me and Sharon gonna work. Me and so gonna do this, and we gonna come in. You gonna watch the kid. Okay, this is what we got going on. We now about to move up out the hood and go get this $600 unit, and it's gonna have 2 rooms in it, and the ones that got the most kids can stay in the room. And then we gonna turn the living room into a room. We all gonna share this bathroom, and such gonna go to work and do that. Like, we could do family compound with any type of people if they're willing to be able to be coherent first and aware and be able to live together and know the financial structure. Or sometimes I don't even think they just have a commonality of this. We have one goal, and that goal is to get the hell up out of here, because this ain't working for us. I'm gonna sit here and wait for the landlord to come turn on some water they ain't turned on in 6 years. What are we talking about, Matt?
You got a good point.
Shalitha, come over here and you got a job. Okay, you got the EBT. You get 700 EBT, girl. Okay. How much you got? You get Social Security. Okay, that's 900. Okay, we could go and get this apartment for 600. I can work. You work nights. Okay, I'll work days, so you can watch the kids at night. Like, we got to start doing things like that. These are things that we have to start doing and show our children. Number one, this is where we started from in the first place. We had community. We had somebody in the house cooking while the mom was outside hanging the clothes up on the clothesline.
Oh, I miss the clothesline.
Me too. I might get one, but I'm scared down south.
Them dog.
I don't know.
Girl, no, we might get all kind of reptiles.
I'm scared we pull a water bug off. I'm going in. I couldn't do it. So, but I'm saying there are ways that
me and you both. Serious. Me and you both.
Yes, you gotta move. That's what I'm people do. That's why I told him, serious. You should have played with me when I was ready to play. Because at this point in my life, that's not what I'm on no more.
But I do believe we can find those. I know me, I ain't been out and stuff like that, so I know that they're out there though. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's those guys that it's like, yeah, I was looking for you guys, dear love.
I see you.
No, but I feel you. Because you know, I'm one of them women that is okay with being single too. So I love the companionship and stuff, but I've been single for so long. It's like, hey, then you start acting funny, then I'm feel weird, and I don't got time for all that.
Yeah, and I think
My love. I'm sorry, Kim.
no, I'm just going to agree with you because I'm the same way. Like
My love is my family. That my family loves me so much here. That's why I told Kelly last week we were talking about relationships, and I was like, I just realized the love that I have for my family, and they reassure me all the time. We love you. We love you. Like even my son's coming down, and we love you. And Kelly's sons, they be, I love you. You know what I'm saying? So like, it's just like, if it comes, I'll go ahead and receive it. I'm not saying that, Divine, okay? But it's not like I gotta be.
I just have to have it in my life.
That means you're gonna accept anything.
Gotta have it in my life.
Accept anything because you don't want to be alone.
yeah, no, I.
If you have a family compound, you are never alone.
Man, that's how
This house is never. Oh Lord,
that's how I feel. About it. That's exactly how I feel about it. Because I'm not doing all of that. I'm not doing all of that. And not only that, you got to think about the fact that again, you're looking for the support. When you have support, you can pretty much handle the things you need to handle. It's not going to be difficult for you.
Mm-hmm.
You think about it. That's where people get people fucked up. Where I hate listening to some of these controversial things about what men and women are supposed to do. Because men will be like, women to die alone. Well, nobody ever thought that if women have a good support system, they're not going to fucking die alone.
Man.
Same thing for a man. If a man has a good support system, he's not going to die alone. It just doesn't apply to men or women.
Yeah, serious. I feel you. Read that. But that's I'm gonna say a generational curse in our family.
I entertain some of them too. They can't handle real strong women. Nope. Yep, I understand.
Yeah, like what was I saying? Damn, I got sidetracked. I forgot what I was saying. What was we just talking about?
No, it was just being support.
Oh, breaking the generational curse.
Yeah,
because our family was like, you, and they will say that to you. That's why Kelly said that. You just want to be alone and die alone. You be like, damn, why I gotta be like that? Why I gotta die alone? Like, why can't I be? Who says I'm gonna die? Right. Like, I mean, you know,
and everybody's gonna die alone.
Exactly. I'm telling you, when Kelly could testify because she went through it too. When me and my husband decided to divorce, first they didn't want us together. Then when we decided that, oh no, I don't think that's a good idea. Is there anything y'all could do? Well, wait a minute. It really was. And even to this day with me, because I haven't been in a relationship in a long time, that they like, you're just going to be alone? It's not good to be alone. I got children, grandchildren, family. What do you mean?
Right. And it's happening the way, first of all, I miss Big Mama. Like Gigi was that one for us when I was younger. That was Big Mama, basically. Like you go to Gigi, she had food cooking, and even my dad's mom, my grandma Vaughn, shouts out to Gigi and my grandma Vaughn, my Gigi's in heaven. Grandma Vaughn, shouts out to Louisiana. But when I tell you I go in her house, it never mattered what time of day that I went to my grandma's house, she had greens and cornbread. That's one thing I would go to my grave and understand when I was a child.
Yeah.
You walked into that house, there was greens and cornbread always.
My grandma was always cooking too.
All day long. You'd be like, dang, there's more greens, dang. But my grandma had a garden outside her house, and they
had the time to do it because they were working as a family unit. Yep. Like you hear families say that, oh, back in the day, back in the day we had this and that, but it was like, and I think that's where people get where the roles, they try to play the roles, because back in the day, yes, the woman did take care of the kids in the home, but it wasn't always by herself too. Like her children, or Betty Lou down the road was helping. Oh yeah, I got this from Sue Ann down here. You know what I'm saying? So it was like, and they had the land and the space when we had it, right? When we got it, and it was more of a structure.
Yep.
But even those relationships broke up.
Yeah.
Just saying.
They did.
It wasn't more prevalent then. I mean, like,
but even then they did break up. But then you still have like Uncle Joe, even though he was married to Aunt Sally, Uncle Joe still came around and took the boys fishing. You know what I mean? He still came around and took the boys shooting.
I was blessed with that.
Or he took, like, that's the benefits of a family compound, is learning how to work out your differences. It's not that you won't have, this is what people need to stop thinking. It's not that you won't have differences. It's that you will have differences, but what will you do about those differences? How will you handle those differences within each other? If we're on the common goal of getting a family compound, it makes no sense to be like, I'm not listening to what you're saying and anything you're talking about. There's everything you say is stupid. We can't live together.
We cannot live together. Absolutely not. The energy, and you said that in the line, the energy has to be right.
Yeah.
If the energy is not right, the compound's not going to work.
It ain't going to be successful.
And those are the ones that's going to die alone.
Yeah. For real, they are. They're going to be the ones going to their grave with the grump face on. Like, sometimes you have to be alone after a demise marriage relationship. You have to refine your own identity and make sure that you are healed enough to form a healthy relationship.
I know. I did that. I had to.
The thing is people don't want to be alone. They say that you should take the maximum of time that you should be alone should be a half a length of what the relationship time was. So if you was together for 6 years, it takes you at least 3 years to be able to fully get over. That's what they say. Now, however long it takes you, some people don't get over their shit. And some people get over their shit immediately. It seems like.
Depending on the relationship, it take me a long time, because high school and then marriage. So like
this time it took me a long time.
What was that?
I should have took this
2022.
Yeah.
Nah. 2020.
Yeah.
When I was like, I'm done, like, y'all, I'll be having stories, but that's another show.
Right. Well, I'm saying I should have took this time.
Oh, yeah.
Then, and I probably would be cool now.
Right.
Like,
but I had,
but
I suggested that to you.
I know. I
was
Look, y'all, I was a hard way learner, and it's not, I won't say a hard way learner, but it's one of them things where you have to go through it in order to understand what it is that you can do in life totally to make a change.
And then look, I didn't go and be like, I told you.
No.
I just was like, well, that's why you gotta allow yourself time, Kelly.
Yeah. And I did, and I really did have to allow, and this time I'm taking that time. Like, and then it's funny how you get men that try to devalue the women for taking their time. Yeah. And women will say the same thing about men because he's older. I want me a seasoned guy. I want me a guy that knows that you've been through a little bit of life.
Man,
you got to have some life on you. I got to smell some life on what you do. Because I can't be around somebody that you don't know what's going on. You're not connected to what's going on. You don't see how things are. You're not family oriented. That's one thing that I look at with the guy too, is, are you family oriented? Where is your seat in the family? You know what I mean?
How do you treat your family?
Yes. How do you treat your family? How does your family treat you?
Yeah.
How does your family react to you?
Yep.
That's the things that I look for, because at the end of the day, you are carrying on the legacy. Do you know what it takes to keep generational wealth going? Because all it takes is for one kid or two kids to get derailed on this shit and want to sell the whole fucking thing and be like, it ain't y'all's no more, and put you in probate and do all that other shit. So if you don't have people in your circle that got values that actually want to accomplish some goals, your shit could be messed up.
That's crazy too, because y'all, we watch Dynasty, right? The latest ones, but it's older now.
Mm-hmm.
And I thought about that, Kills, because he never wanted his kids to leave.
Mm-hmm.
They wanted to leave, right?
Mm-hmm.
But they always had a place.
Yeah.
Like they even though they had some jacked up situation.
Yeah.
But they would just go to another part of the house,
Yep.
even to the point where the ex-wife was living there,
Right.
in the summer house. I mean, like, and it just made me think, like, no matter what, he said that too.
Mm-hmm.
You got a place to come home to,
Right.
And they'd be like, okay. And when stuff got rough, it was there. And then the girl eventually was like, we just might as well just stay here.
If you want to be my man, I'll need the mineral rights.
I ain't messing with Kills. It's past our YouTube time.
It's our
That's our YouTube time. Look,
I need the mineral rights, baby. Propose to me with the mineral rights, okay? Because that's what's gonna get me that. You get what I'm saying?
Yep.
Yes, those are the preliminary questions.
For real.
Because I'm not. One thing that I will say is that it impresses me to see a person be able to do their own thing. Because nowadays, with all this AI and things going on, it impresses me to see people actually get up and get it. Because we're at a time where people ain't getting up and getting it no more. We're at a time where people feel like, okay, I'm gonna just do just enough just to get this. But when do you say, you know what, I want better for myself?
Mm-hmm.
I want to do something different. I may have to call this job 10 times to get a job. I may have to go over here 3 or 4 times to get this done. I may have to look at this or do work on this a couple of hours a day to get it finished. I may have to stay up some sleepless nights and do yoga in the middle of the floor looking crazy at 2, 3 o'clock in the morning.
Shoot, record. Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? So there's sometimes you have to take the reins back of your own life. Who are we giving the control to?
Mm-hmm.
Instead of building us a circle of people that's like, no, honey, these are your reins. You take them. I'm riding beside you on my own shit.
On my own cherry.
But what if I got to go off on the left? You got to still be able to keep your straight.
Mm-hmm.
Because my mission may be the left. So hold your own reins. I can't hold them for you, but I will ride beside you as long as I can until it's time for me to veer off on my own lane.
Mm-hmm.
I want those type of people that's like, I know the assignment. I understand the assignment.
Oh shit, where's my thing?
I understand.
She said it. She didn't say it, Blended. Hold on, where's it at? Did I put it on here? I thought I put it on. Hold on, let's see. Hold on, let's keep scrolling. Right there. Boom.
I'm gonna just say.
Gratitude, I understand the assignment.
Shout out to Blended Hill. She said she gave me my thing. It was perfect right there. I said, oh, she said it. I understand the assignment. Real talk, though.
Actually understands the assignment.
Yeah.
You need to be somebody that's on that. Because, yeah, I'm telling you, not standing the bare minimum, you better have a comprehensive plan for me. Though, you heard what I said, serious. If they want to be my man, I need the mineral rights. The mineral rights. I don't talk about nothing less. You got 401k? Because, see, I'm not worried about all the stuff that other people may be worried about. You got 401k, you got health insurance, a health plan. You can have Medicare, it's okay. I'm cool, I know how to work with them. I'm just saying, you got to have something going on. You got to be doing something else with your life. You can't just be doing nothing.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not asking for my man to have all the whole money and he gotta be making 6 figures and this and that. And
girl, you ain't even making.
You can't even make a figure. Right. I believe the government is counting your checks right now. Stop playing. And every time tax time rolls around, Uncle Sam throw you some because you got some kids. Stop playing. Like live into your vision of what you should be doing. And I partner with this is partnering season. Because I'm gonna tell you right now what Rump is doing right now. He is making sure that there's a division between the people that's gonna work together and the people that's not. And all those that don't want to work together, you're gonna get swept under the rug and be like, oh, the government owes me, and the government gonna be like, you're locked up with the rest of the people that they're locking up. He gonna just say, forget about saying I'm taking these type of people. He just gonna lock everybody up. If you can't do what you need to do, you locked up. For real.
That's a businessman running the world.
If you can't get up and work and you're living off the government and you're doing this and you're doing that and you don't have no legitimate reason, man, he's trying to get you out of here. We're playing. So go live with your peoples while you're getting your $1,200 worth of food stamps.
Man.
You know how much you could do with that? You could sit home and cook all the shrimp and crab legs you want for the whole family. Be Chef Boyardee up in this, okay? While the other two parents or whoever goes out and work and get it. Sometimes the contribution ain't always financial. Maybe you might be the one homeschooling the children.
Oh, damn.
Man, you might be, I'm telling you, I'm sick of hearing the 6-figure man and woman making it. Don't know about my realistic thing is what you gonna teach my kid about this history of the USA and about themselves. Do they know how to plant? Do they know how to cook? Do they know how to sew? And I don't mean they gotta be making extra. Do they know how to sew on a patch? Do they know how to go plant seed? Can they cook their own food? Can they wash their own clothes?
Can they cook? That's reverse. Can they cook?
Can they?
Because, man, this is why other women are up right now. Because we can cook.
Man.
These girls, look, they don't know how to cook. They don't.
I heard that.
Yeah. No, anyway.
But no, on some real stuff before we get out of here. You got to understand. Okay, let me lay off. All right. Because you don't have to understand anything that you don't want to. But what I would like
they know how to twerk, but not how to cook. Right.
Hey, they said it's the rope.
But let me tell you what the twist is to that. If you know how to twerk and cook, hey!
And you ain't even got to twerk as hard.
Right. They be like, here, baby, taste this.
So maybe your BBL juice can stay intact.
Stop. Shut up.
You lift in the pot, he like, ooh, she cook, ain't got that. Okay. You ain't got to hit it hard. But no pun intended. I'm saying but no pun intended. Okay, y'all. You got to start finding the people that work with you. For real. Learn the people that's willing to work with you, willing to be there for you, support you, know how to do a financial plan. Know there's somebody that has resources that you could be a resource. And even if you can't be a resource, learn how to be a good learner. People there's too many chiefs and not enough Indians sometimes. Sometimes there's too many cooks in the kitchen and the people that's getting the food can't even get it, even though y'all in there cooking. Because you're too busy running all over each other. Sometimes being a good learner or a good student helps you be a person that can give. So sometimes you might just be teachable and somebody could teach you something. And then now you're on your own way your own path to getting something different. So find your path, find the people, ask those questions. sometimes your vulnerability is the greatest thing that you have, because you might sit next to a millionaire at a bar and say, you know what, I had this idea with you, and he changed your whole entire life. Or you go into a job interview and you say the right thing that they want to hear and they hire you on the spot. Or you introduce this concept to your family and you have a couple of them being like, you know what, I have enough money to fund that. Yep. I've been thinking about that too. Stop living such a short life and count on making your days longer, because you deserve for them to be longer, and the people around you deserve for you to be here for it to long enough for it to come to fruition for generations down the line. The curse has already been broken once you take the first step. Sometimes you can't see the first step, you just gotta go.
Man.
And the rest appears later.
Like Michael Jackson and Billie Jean.
I'm done. So at the end of this Goddessdee,
remember you got to step on it. I'm just saying, they light up. Our shares are, well, anyway.
Yeah, that is grown folks talk.
Yes, it is.
I'm just saying, like, when you talk about family compound, though, that's what I get. You know what I mean? When we talk about family compound, I'm just saying, I want to have these type of conversations because I think that they need to be had. We need to find our tribe. Yeah. Where's our tribe at? So now we're going to say, in closing, Goddessdee, do you have any last words that you would love to say to our beautiful audience?
Yes, audience. Find your family. Like she thought I was gonna say no. Find your tribe, y'all. Find your tribe. That's what I'm gonna say, because this is a necessity. A family compound is a necessity. Start off small. That's what we're doing. And the benefits is great. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm doing laundry. Kelly don't never have. I seen Kelly do laundry last week because I had so much. But it was like, we have different tasks. We do different things. You know what I'm saying? I know that Nana is my responsibility, homework and things like that. And we already showing what it could look like. Start off small. Gradually add people to it so you can have your family compound and protect your peace. And that's all I got to say.
All right, y'all. Okay, Goddessdee. So the things that I'm going to hit you with in this, we're going to talk about just a couple of things real quick. You want to establish what your vision is. You want to determine your ownership and your structure. You want to create a family governance plan. Build a financial plan. You want to select the right land. Research zoning and regulations. Do some estate planning. Next, you want to prepare. Then you want to design your master plan. Then you want to develop streams of income. And then create a legacy document. So those are the things that you could do to get into doing family compound, y'all. I thank y'all for showing up for us tonight. Y'all know what I say, but most importantly, thank you for showing up for yourself. Okay? Because the thing about it is that we're going to change one person at a time. I want to change the world. I got a big vision, but if I can only change one person, that counts to me more. So I thank y'all for showing up for us. We about to head out of here. Thank y'all for joining us, coming in. And let's see, let me go up here. Hold on, Serious. I'm sorry, I know you said something beautiful. Her last words: don't move with pressure, move with purpose and understanding the assignment. before the mission begins.
Mm-hmm.
And y'all know what? I'm gonna drop this on her. That's mysterious last word. Cause for real, y'all, it's time to make some moves. It's time to change. It's time to do something that you've never done before or that you've never thought before. And stop letting yourself get in your way. And stop letting other people get in your way. Don't you understand? It don't matter what they say. If someone ain't physically holding you down or physically keeping you around and you can move, move. Please. That's what I offer. Move. Because let me show you what happens over here.
Gratitude, I understand the assignment.
Uh-huh. So I'm just telling y'all just straight up. So please and thank you. Do your due diligence. Do what you're supposed to do and what you have to do. We appreciate y'all for coming through. So we're about to get out of here.
I'm falling asleep at House of Royalty.
She's out of here. And so am I. As soon as I find out how to exit.
Look at that
And we lift
family
ships up,
compound.
never tear them down. Yeah, we building, not breaking. Say that. Leave out. You don't gotta shrink in here. Your story got weight. So bring every ship. Let it dock. Let it be seen. Let it be set free. You're safe now. Welcome home.
Georgia, 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 Georgia.